Welcome back to the Lonely Basement. I was just interrupted by a solar panel salesman who quite frequently bang on my door. I must have the perfect roof for solar panels. Um, I'm supposed to be taking my son to travel ball practice tonight. He is under the weather, so what better thing to do than come downstairs, look at some cards, and maybe make a quick video. Mentioned I had a mail day coming. We have a little mail. But interesting tidbit to the mail day. I received a package from Amazon, popped it open. It was supposed to be 500 top loaders. And instead of being 500 top loaders, it was literally uh, these trading card dividers. But not these, the big tall ones. And it was an entire case of them. I was like, well, obviously I didn't order these, nor do I want them. So I go to send them back. I do my little Amazon thing. I get the box open. And, a lot of people have been talking about integrity in the hobby lately. And I'm staring at these and I'm like, it's an entire case, guys. Like, packages and packages and packages. And I'm like, little devil over here. I could use a couple of these, actually, for a couple boxes I need to sort through. I want to separate. I'm like, well, I got to get in my car, drive to the store, Staples, takes the return. I got to drive over there, hassle. They didn't send me what I wanted. Take a package or two. The thing is loaded with these things. And I go, no, do not do that. The other guys over here, just take them. Bring them out to my car. I don't take any. Put them in my trunk. Drive to Staples just now. Open my trunk. Box is open because I opened it. And they're looking at me going, take a couple packages. Take a couple packages. But alas, I do not have them. I just have this sad short one. My father raised me not to steal. So, question for the day, and you can leave it in the comments. Would you take in a couple? So, a couple packages I have here. There's no wrong answer, I think. There might be one. Always use protection. I know what these are, obviously, but literally, I figured if I'm going to do a mail day, literally, let's do a mail day. So if I slice through a card, it'll be live. No dipping. Keep it up so you can see it. No dipping here. Okay. We wanted this. First thing I always do is rip off the blue tape. Alright. This card is cool, guys. If you're a manual collector or not. I just love this card. The Glare. I don't know how this works, guys, because it's almost impossible not to get glare. Backlit, frontlit, side lit. It glares. So as you can see, you got Donnie here with the stitching on the ball. Cool card. 90s insert. This particular one, let's try to see it. Excuse me, that is still my national cough, by the way. 656 out of 3,000 or 5,000? Out of 5,000. There's a 95 Donruss insert. Yes, I use this because if I don't use it, I won't be able to read it, okay? Not gonna lie. And like a year ago, I didn't need to do this. I could read every word on the back. Don't get old. So, I just, had to have this for my manual collection. I think it's a beautiful card. If you get it just right without the glare, you get the idea. 95 Donruss out of 5,000. This one's cool. It's got the gold signature, embossed stitching on the ball. It's a cool card, guys. This is right to the end of my manual collection. I go to 96 pretty much playing days, but 96 retired a little late, and they made a lot of tribute cards this last year, so I make an exemption for 96, like the 69 Mantle. That'll do last because I know what it is and it's interesting to me. This one, let's see. It's a magazine, so I'm going to be a little careful. This one actually was purchased because of the National, but not at the National. When I got home, my man Ron, who I went to the National with, we stayed separately, but he came with his kid who's in college, and they ripped some modern and things like that. But me and Ron go way back in the card collecting world. As a matter of fact, coincidentally or not coincidentally, me and Ron used to play wiffle ball. This wiffle ball is signed by me and Ron from when we finally completed our World Series, from a season we started when we were about 10 and played straight through with a minor gap during high school, and then had to come back and complete the World Series, which is a whole nother story, when we were about 19, 20 years old. But this is when Mr. Greg Swindell threw a perfect game against Ron, Greg Swindell being me, as we used to use the box scores to play the games, and that day I was Greg Swindell. I was unhittable. You cannot read his and mine signature on there, but this is signed and authentic. See what happens when you're sitting down? Things just happen. So anyway, his son is going through Don Mattingly oddball cards online saying, do you have this, do you have this, do you have this? And he says, do you have Baseball Card Boom? And I said, I do. I have it. It's a magazine. I have it at home, which I do. It's over there in my Baseball Cards magazine box with Baseball Card Boom in it. And then I got home, and I pulled out the magazine. I had to cut the cards out. A lot of my earlier magazines, I had cut the cards out, but I have them all in a box down there. That's a whole nother show, maybe, one day. But I couldn't find these cards. So there's the Donnie. We got a Bo Jackson and a Griffey Jr. on the panel. Pretty sweet. Mine, the cover is ripped off and it goes back together when you slide it together, but this one is intact. So I got this online. There's a Gooden and a Canseco in there for like $10. I think $8. I got it from. I did a little deal. I got it for $8, February 1990. And I have this, but I don't know where the cards went. And you'll learn if you pay attention to me. I'm a hoarder. I don't throw anything out. And those 5 cards are not in that box where all of my card inserts from magazines that I cut out are. All my magazines that have cards in them are later. All the early ones have them cut out. And you can see the progression. One day we'll do that. Of cutting them not so greatly to literally cutting them perfectly like I knew they were going to be worth something one day, to then leaving them in the magazine in the panels. But Donnie on the cover of Baseball Card Boom. We got the 81 Topps. Or sorry, the 80 Topps, Donnie, over there. And I did not have the card. I have the magazine, and the card has mysteriously disappeared because it is not in the magazine, nor it is in my pile. Sure, there's a large Donnie article in here and some super deals. If you'd like a Topps mini set, you can have one for the low price of $6.95, 1986. So there you go. Last thing I want to show you guys. I don't want to go too long. I don't really care that much, but apparently you're not supposed to go too long. Shout out to John, 3D80s Kid. He told me a tip in the comments to turn my camera this way instead of this way. Something I kind of learned as soon as I posted it and then watched the last video and realized that it was this way and shrunk when you turn your phone the other way. I tend to watch most of my videos, believe it or not, holding the phone upright. So I don't even notice it most of the time because I don't usually use the full panel. I'm a weird person. That might be why I cannot see without these kinds of things. So this one, guys, this is a question mark, so I open it last. I got this card for $55. Buy it now, no returns, and it goes for more than that. I saw one international for $75. It's something I wanted to add to my collection for a while. Just haven't ever bothered to pick one up, and I wanted authentic. I want it authenticated because it's a minor league card of Mattingly, and there are a lot of fakes. This could be a fake because PSA probably slabbed many fakes anyway. But $55 wasn't quite right, and it was buy it now, no returns. And I said, well, let me look at the picture good. And there was a little weird thing on the bottom of the bag. And I was like, I guess that's a shadow from the bag. And then I'm like, could that be a crack or something wrong with the slab? It's double bagged, so there you go. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna roll the bones. I hit buy it now. I didn't contact the seller. I didn't ask for more pictures. I just went for it because this is not. I mean, I'm not getting a steal, but 55 is a little low even in this market right now for this graded in a 7 if there's nothing wrong with it. So don't dip. The reveal. Let's see if there's something wrong with this. Here we go, guys. I finally have my Arby's Mattingly. And do we see anything wrong with the slab? The slab looks pristine. Look at me. So this is 7. This is an 81 Nashville Sounds Arby's Mattingly. Again, these have been thought to be reprinted. I don't know how good it is watching somebody look at a card with a squint. Again, nor do I care that much. Looking pretty good. It is sealed. It is graded. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know, $55, guys. This is selling for easily $100. I don't know if the market's crashing that bad, that fast. Certain guys are just trying to get rid of stuff, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's sharp corners. It's a 7. It's graded. The slab is perfectly intact. $55. This is over $100 card. Normally, every day. If this is what the market is going, I'm not complaining because I'm buying, not selling. So it is funny learning how to make things not glare and center and how to focus them. There you go. All right, guys, that's about 12 minutes. If that hasn't bored you and you're still here, appreciate you. Some good stuff there. This card, honestly, I've been looking for a while. I actually have, no, wrong box. I have a black and white version of this card right here. Come on, why not? Let's take a walk. I'm back. I like that. Which one do you like? The fake one in the top loader or the real one in the slab in color? On the back, I don't know, could you tell? It's a little yellower. All right, guys, 1981 Nashville Sounds Don Mattingly, finally the true rookie as far as his minor league cards. And I even have the 1979 Sports Illustrated issue that he's in, a little blurb about him being a high school baseball player, which is his first like actual press clipping ever. So this fits nicely in the collection. I should have had it a long time ago. I kept kind of putting it off, and then I decided it needed to be slabbed. And then, you know, the price just hit. I was looking for one at the National, actually. I found one $74. It wasn't in that nice a condition, raw. And again, I kind of wanted it authenticated. All right, so thanks for coming down to the basement. I think that's all I got, and have a great night.